action. What's up? In this video, we're gonna break down the way it works when you come ride at BFS, which would be the sessions and pricing. Isn't that right, Jaden?
That's right.
Basically, a lot of people come to the park and there has to be some sort of system that kind of handles the traffic or divides it up. Everyone wants to pay hourly, and that would be really convenient, but then we'd have to check every single person hourly and go by the honor system. And, you know, I'm not saying you can't trust everyone, but sometimes it's hard to trust everyone. So all the riding time is broken up into
sections.
Sessions.
Sessions.
Basically, a session is a set period of time. Like on weekdays, there's 2 sessions, 4 to 6:30, 6:30 to 9. The session can be whatever you want it to be. You can come right at 4 and stay right till 6:30, or you can kind of show up when you feel like it and leave when you feel like it. The session fee just gets you any time within that window. You can even leave during that window and come back. That's cool. There's re-entry, but you get just that window. Say you want it to be more than one session, or maybe your timing isn't so great. You're not the most punctual type, and you kind of are in between both sessions, and you're kind of stuck either waiting or paying for both sessions. So the all-day rate is $20, and that's for both sessions, or on Saturday all 3 sessions, or if you just kind of overlap, it kind of is what it is. If your schedule doesn't quite line up with our schedule, or your timeliness isn't quite on time, it kind of is what it is. You just have to kind of understand that this is how it works. And that's the way it works. That's the way it has to work. Moving forward, I want to point out that on Mondays we are
closed.
Closed on Mondays. Don't come here. Well, you can come here, we're just not going to be able to get in. No, can't get in.
You can look through the windows if you want to.
Dude, look at the code! We have weekday sessions, weekend sessions, all-day passes, and late night sessions. The late night sessions are only on Friday and Saturday. They are later than what's on our normal schedule. They are only 2 hours long. They are $10. That's a deal. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 to 6:30, 6:30 to 9. On Friday, you get those 2 sessions, and then we add the
late night sessions.
Now on the weekends where things kind of get crazy, Saturday morning we have our beginner session, which is limited to beginners. Later we'll put out another video really detailing exactly what the beginner session is. On the weekends the sessions are longer and it costs a little bit more. They're 4 hours, they're $15. There's a 12 to 4, a 4 to 8. That's both on Saturday and Sunday. The all-day pass is $25. That's $25 for 8 hours of riding. That's pretty reasonable, you know. It's $12 for 4 hours. That's $3.12 an hour. It's 5.2 cents a minute. It's pretty good. 5 cents a minute to ride all day Saturday. That's pretty rare. It's pretty economical. Now Sunday, similar to the beginner session, we have the inverse to that, which is the old guy session, the old timer session. That session is, it's not limited to old guys. What's defined as old guy, my rule is 25 or a beard. In addition to our regular schedule, we will have additional hours almost any time that the majority of the local schools are off. We're gonna post that on social media. Hey guys, it's Martin Luther King Day. We're open at noon. Or winter break, spring break.
There's a fall break.
Is there?
I'm pretty sure there is.
I know when I fall, I break. For those additional hours, just keep in touch with us on Instagram. That's kind of the most direct line of information. Facebook as well. Days we're open for extended hours. We would do a noon to 4 for 15. It would kind of act like a weekend. Yeah, closed Mondays, Saturdays, blah, 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 bowl. The promos. Not listed on here, but listed on our site. Almost every session during the week has a promotional deal. where it's like a $2 off discount for something specific. Now I'm not just gonna give that to you. You gotta come in, you gotta tell me. You have to tell me you want it, because that's not how it works. If I just gave away all the discounts, I'd be losing money. But if you want the discount, you're gonna say, hey, listen, it's Tuesday, first session. That's $2 off college students with an active ID. Which, I'm trying to give the students a break. Tuesday, second session, skate session, $2 off skateboarders. Wednesday, first session. That one, it's $2 off parents and kids if they're riding together, like a discount if the family's trying to all get their shred on together. Wednesday, second session,
Bike night.
$2 off bikes. Thursday, first session, $2 off girls. I used to give you that discount before you cut your hair. Thursday, second session, that's $2 off inline and quad skaters, which that's always a good time. I love the inliner crowd, good guys.
Super cool.
Friday, first session, there is no discount. But Friday, second session, that's the brand new scooter night, $2 off scooter riders. So we're trying to offer a little bit of everything, especially for some of the late teen guys whose parents aren't paying for their sessions anymore. For them, that $2 is the difference between getting some chicken nuggets and a Frosty or whatever.
Love Wendy's.
We're not going to plug Wendy's. They're not paying us to plug us. This isn't how it works.
Gotta go to Wendy's.
It's kind of a breakdown of everything. Hope this helped. Hopefully I'll see you within one of these various sessions. All right, ciao.